start of the season. Manchester City are the only other English club with a major honour to their name this season. 737 clubs enter the FA Cup, only one has won it, Arsenal. Their first success under the Wembley Arch, the 2005 FA Cup final, was 150 miles away in Cardiff. 9 years ago next Wednesday. Following May, they came within 15 minutes of winning a Champions League final. Always been knocking on the door. Patrick Vieira was the last Arsenal Cup-winning captain. Tony Adams lifted the famous trophy 3 times. And this man has now won this trophy as much as any manager in the modern era, equaling Alex Ferguson's modern-day record. Some great captains. David Seaman, Frank McClintock, Joe Mercer, Alex James, Tom Parker all had this honour. So has Pat Rice, happily winning his latest contest with cancer and still in everybody's thoughts at Arsenal. A group that this evening have become cup winners themselves. A little puff of the cheeks tells just how much this has taken out of him. It's his 8th major trophy as Arsenal manager. Over 1,000 games, and this one will now be right up there. Well, it's a trophy that's taken some winning. Major honours have slipped agonisingly through their hands these last 9 years, but this evening, this whole squad in front of the man who's had the vision for the club will enjoy the honour and the ecstasy parading a trophy. It's hard to imagine Arsenal without Arsene. The relationship has been strained, the trust stretched by the years of famine, but both club and manager will hope that this will be the start of better things. The president of the Football Association, the Duke of Cambridge, will make the presentation. Arsenal hands are on the attack once more. The club's name will be engraved on the old trophy for a record 11th time to signify that Arsenal are winners again. A silver lining to Arsenal's season. Another success for the most successful manager in the club's history. Arsene and Arsenal. The winning combination is revived.
Well, as far as any neutral is concerned, or anybody perhaps who isn't particularly fond of Arsenal, you can't help surely but be a little bit pleased that Arsene Wenger has broken his 9-year dock. You could see the suffering etched all over his face, the pressure ratcheting up all the time, but so much that is good to the English game, and now he's finally got his hands on the trophy. I feel almost relieved myself for it, inexplicably.
Yeah, I mean, these lads will know as well. They've been managers, and they'll know the heartache you go through on a weekly basis. But he's been put through the mill a little bit, sometimes unfairly, but he's judged by winning things at that level. Manchester United, Liverpool, all the top clubs are judged by whether winning trophies. And if you don't, you get put under pressure. And he's stuck, stayed with it. He's stuck the course, and he's got his reward in the end.
So they ground it out right. It's the hardest thing to do in football, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, and to be fair, anyone who questions, I suppose, what the FA Cup means to players and managers, you see what the players are going through there, and the reaction after the game is very emotional for both sets of players. So, no, well done to Arsenal. They were the best team on the day, and we keep giving Hull lots of credit. They turned up, put a good show on, but the best team won it, and they deserve it. And again, they showed a character from that we questioned, but they proved us all wrong today.
Tim, they had a scare at the end, and I think we ought to apologise to you for elbowing you in the back of the head in alarm. That shot didn't quite go in for Hull. What are your feelings about what Arsenal have achieved today? This cup run started against you.
Yeah, I mean, they deserve to win the game today. You know, congratulations to Hull and to Arsenal. It was a great spectacle for everyone. For them to finally lift that trophy after 9 years, you have to give him credit for that. You know, he's, the fear of losing for a manager is so great that when you win, the relief is magnificent. And especially when they're expected to come to Wembley today and roll over a team. And when they go 2-0 down, to actually dig in and fight it through to lift that trophy, you have to give them an enormous amount of credit.
You know, the thing is now, the really weird thing about it, he'll be going home at some point tonight, he'll probably watch that. He'll probably watch that, you know, and have a glass of wine with his wife and family, and then he'll probably watch the game back, and then he'll be trying to work out why over the last season, the season before, he's not produced in the big games to the Premier League. That'll be on his mind already, because that's the type of man he is.
Okay. Perhaps you can text him and say, just watch the highlights with Matt Smith at 11 o'clock. He doesn't have to go through all 120 minutes. Well, as Arsenal celebrate and the whole players have moped off the pitch now, leaving Arsenal to enjoy themselves. We'll take a little break. We'll be back shortly to go through it with Roy, Tim and Lee. And I hope they don't rip his shirt off. That'd be most undignified, wouldn't it? We'll be back very shortly.